still Metal Monday.
Deja vu.
It might be Metal Friday here soon. We haven't figured that out yet.
It's coming.
But I think we're gonna maybe make the switch in February to Metal Friday. So we're almost into February. Let's just talk about Ferris markets. Like, what's the chatter you're hearing at the moment?
Well, if you talk to my buddy Chad, he's going to try and talk that thing off. He's drawing fake lines and charts and fucking trying to, setting everybody up. But then I talk to other people, and they say, well, the good thing about this crazy January weather-wise we've had is it kind of created a real snafu on scrap flow, right?
Yeah.
Especially in our area, over here in the Northwest. It just screwed up a lot of things.
We got pounded with some snow.
Snow, ice storms, just made shit nasty. So I think that the market really technically could be off in February had the scrap flow been just normal January scrap flow. But with the weather, creating some issues, maybe we get an opportunity to push sideways,
You
or
think the mill's
not as big of a swing as one way or the other. That it tend to be the case. I think spring is could be a challenge for sure. But
we might be in store for some down months, but maybe not February.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know. The hot roll coil, cold roll coils come off pricing wise. From its peak, which doesn't really. Lend a lot of positivity to the scrap pricing domestically. Other countries are still struggling, so from the export side, it still doesn't help, on the scrap pricing from a demand side. So, we're probably still kind of fighting some of those challenges, like macroeconomic challenges. But domestically, the U.S. is, hanging in there. On some side news, like I've talked to a couple of my friends that one owns a manufacturing company locally, and he's like, dude, it's tough. It's a tough go.
Yeah.
Which toughest go they've had since maybe 2018, and he's like, it just is what it is. Everybody's kind of hunkering down, trying to stay positive, trying to move units through, but that's telling on the scrap side because we're seeing less scrap on the production manufacturing side, and I feel like there's that we got a big push in demand, everything from camp trailers to any sort of manufacturing item you could come up with. They're 21 and 22, right?
Yeah.
And I think that everybody's kind of trying to take their collective breath right now and see what this election year does and whatever else. Like, we're still doing it. We're still buying scrap every day, doing demo, doing all the things. But the flow is definitely going to be a challenge this year. I feel, which may be good for pricing.
Yeah, it might help pricing. We'll just see. The flow is definitely down. Our trucks aren't running as hard right now. It's a combination of it's January, and it's just down. We'll see what the spring brings. It's election year. You're going to see, like, everyone except gun manufacturers are slow.
Yeah.
The gun guys, every election year, are busy. So that's always interesting to
What's
me.
good for guns? Elections.
Yeah. So the gun guys are busy out there, which we service a handful of those guys. And but overall, like, it's been down, and we do have some demo guys hauling us scrap, so they're still working. People are still working. It's
Create some opportunity out of chaos is going to win.
Yep, and we will see you guys next Friday, not next Monday.
Yep,
All right.
Friday. All right,
Thanks,
go.
everybody.
Have a great day.